What is up, guys? Jetty's bringing you another commentary, and before I dive into the topic, I want to explain what this is. This is a COD 4 scrimmage I did against my friend Typhoon. This is just for fun, so please enjoy. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into the topic and why I'm making this. Recently, as I've said in many of my other videos, I've been playing the crap out of GB. I've been doing singles, 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s, just whatever, just to have fun and get better. Because, like I said, I'd like to attend an event, and that's a place to get better. That's where you're supposed to be able to go and play a legitimate match against people that are of equal or greater skill than you, or greater skill, so that way you can sharpen your own abilities. And it's like a simulation of what MLG is in a way, or at least that's how I perceived it as being. And here recently, every match I've won against a premium team, they've usually disputed. I've had a couple that haven't, like two or three, but most of them dispute, and because they're premium, they win the dispute, and it goes as a loss for me. Now, if I wasn't setting the rules right, or if I was cheating, or using a weapon that's not allowed, or maybe an attachment, or just being a douche generally, I would support disputing because that's a good function to have. But when they're doing it just because they lost and they know they're going to win just because they're premium, it defeats the purpose of game battles completely. I've argued with 5 refs, and every time they come in, they don't ask what happened or how can I fix this. Their first question is anybody in this dispute premium? And if they are, they invite you to a private chat, they verify that you're premium, and then they give you the win. That's all it is. All my singles, I've played 7, and they've all been against premium members, and I've lost disputes to them, not matches to them. I should have a 7-0 singles right now. I'm 0-7. Now, obviously, premium members should get some special treatment because they do pay for their membership monthly, or however it is, however their subscription basis works for game battles. But at the same time, they shouldn't get free wins just because they're throwing a temper tantrum. If they just simply do not have the skill to beat somebody, they shouldn't get a free win due to premium status. That's not fair to the people like me and the new gamers that are trying to step into this competitive kind of scene, because that's what happened with Halo is people that were semi-pros and pros kind of isolated themselves as gods and treated themselves better than other people, and it turned people away from competitive. It's not the exact same thing, but it's pretty much the same thing going on right now with Call of Duty. We're kind of shunning all these new people trying to get in because they start on game battles and they get a bad experience, and they don't want to go to events. They don't want to pursue that, which keeps competitive Call of Duty fueled and ready to go for the next however long Call of Duty's out. That's what keeps people coming back, the ability to participate themselves. They want to get practice in so they can do it. If something doesn't change, the Call of Duty communities, it's going to get killed. How COD was the Halo killer, there's going to be a COD killer. And it's going to ruin a good franchise that shouldn't have been ruined simply because it's too hard to get into competitive for this, because people throw temper tantrums and you get losses and stuff. And it's going to ruin a perfect thing. So if somebody watches this video, and if you have the power to speak out with more of a fan base than me, help me with this movement to make competitive Call of Duty more fair for the average person trying to get into it. Make it more fair for the guy that just needs practice before he goes and buys that team pass. Help it be more fair for people that honestly enjoy competitive but just maybe don't have the money to go to an event. It's not fair to people that don't want to blow all their money on Xbox. So thank you guys for hearing what I had to say. This game is just about to wrap up. And as always, have a nice night, guys. And my next commentary, I promise, will be longer.